Good evening, everybody. What is up? Happy Tuesday night. Hope you guys are staying warm. For those of you up here in the northern parts of the states, or those of you in the mid south who are just freezing your ass up because you don't have insulated homes. Uh, what is up to AJ Lucian? I like it. Now I think of Backstreet Boys all freaking time because AJ, isn't that one of the guys from Backstreet Boys? That NSYNC. Always get confused. If I see a how in the chat, I'm leaving. But anyway, what's up to Brian Stam? Hello, Maranya. Hello. AJ stands for almost J. Okay, almost. Is that your motto? Almost, but not there. Hello to Eva Black Cat and everybody else who's watching or just tuning in now. Hello to Henry. And right now, Eric Brina stepped away at a phone call. So he'll join us when he can. But we do have another special guest here tonight. When he decides to get back, they both decided to basically leave before I went live tonight. Brina legitimately had a phone call. He had to leave. I don't know what the other guy's excuse is, but maybe he's just not used to being praised, as much as he is outside of YouTube. And he's just, there he is. He has to spoil everything. He's gonna give you a nice introduction, bro. Jeez, but yeah, that's true. Zach is here tonight, by a miracle of God, because I decided, I usually don't reach out to Zach anymore because Zach's usually busy on Tuesday nights with, and it's true. It's every year around like the holidays, Thanksgiving and on, he gets busy with his job. So I was kind of nice to see that he actually wanted to show up tonight. I just reached out and I said, like, hey, you want to join us? He's like, I'll be there. Yeah, who is Zach? That is the question. Who is Zach? Why is Zach? When is Zach? And how is Zach? We'll find out soon. Can we request no Zach? Says Evil Black Cat. No. Are any of us really here? Well, I'm really not here. This is just a recorded messages, so don't worry about it. Hello to Undead Quinn, Mr. Late, like always. Well, you're not late. No, but we do have Zach here too.
Sorry about that.
I was gonna give you this fancy introduction, and you're like, "Hey guys, I'll be right there."
No, you weren't.
I was. Ask anybody in the chat. I was giving you an introduction. I said, "There's the guy. He's usually not here, but for some reason tonight, by a miracle of God, he decided to join us."
There was like a planetary alignment that I heard about that's coming this year, and this is just like a lead up to.
It's more like a threat of a lawsuit for contract infringement. He's supposed to be here.
Good luck with that. What are you going to take from me?
Your one piece.
My one? Oh no!
See, get you what hurts.
No.
I have no use for it. I'll just light him on fire.
I've got more. I got more manga. I've reorganized. I had to reorganize my shelf.
Reorganize. I guess it's appropriate on this channel. If you're on ESPN, hey guys, I got manga. Get out.
Yeah. Which works out fine for me.
Zach isn't the only one with a variance anymore. Now Jay has his own variance. A brother now.
I remember when I used to have variance. That's a deep cut. I remember when I used to have variance.
Oh my gosh. He had
it was Shark Sack.
And then Froggy took out the rest.
I was about to say there were one or two other ones. I actually was shopping on Amazon a month ago at I was looking at a sandwich puppet. It's like Sandwich Zach. Because you ever know? Has anybody else here noticed for a channel called the Geeky Puppet Show, we all of a sudden for the last several months have had 0 puppets?
There's always puppets on the channel.
There are no puppets anymore. Used to be I was doing this show with Froggy, and then RDB I guess decided to shoot him.
Well, it's either me or him.
Yeah, well, yes.
He took out all your variants and took out Ben Arnold.
That's a good point. Point.
Yeah, so and I had to put the Froggy down.
Sometimes you gotta do it. Did he have like a tadpole? Did you find a nice tadpole to take his spot, like Old Yeller?
Old Yeller. I didn't put him down like Old Yeller. I just told him he's short and small and slimy, and he got offended and left. He also said he wasn't getting paid as much, so he's now in Hollywood.
Is he getting paid at all?
Well, he's in Hollywood now.
Yes,
he's a stand-in double for his cousin Kermit. Yes. True story though. No, about Froggy though, real quickly. You remember that Frog in the WB at the top hat? He's singing "Dance."
Mm-hmm.
That was Froggy. That was Froggy. He can't dance anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? Or a bum rap.
Man, lost his legs and everything. I bet they were tasty.
Dude, they lost him in Vietnam. They're blown off. He's a war veteran.
Jeez.
He lost his hands too. He's just got little stubs now. But he gained the gift of telepathy though. That was really cool. All right, Yelena Zimp Zach, Zombie fan Zach, Star Wars fan Zach, Prime Zach, and then there's Zach that doesn't show up. That's the other variant we discovered.
That's the main one. That's the main Zach.
Have we started yet?
No, we're just gonna shit in the shit, whatever.
Shit in the chute.
Yeah, shit in the chute. Yeah, right. Shit. Oh, that sounds gross. No, we're discussing the different Zachs that used to have on the channel here, the different variants. But now the J is now got a variant. He's got AJ Lucian, and then there's J Lucian. I guess the AJ is after J. I don't know. All right. Anyway, though, speaking of variants, there's a less evil ginger cat here too, as well.
I haven't seen the less evil ginger cat in a while.
Well,
but he is right. Frog legs are served constantly down here in Louisiana.
You guys are weird.
They're delicious.
You probably have opossums on soup, probably.
Not possums. Squirrels are frequent. Deer. We make sausage out of deer.
Well, yeah, venison and all that stuff for deer. But I mean, like venison, squirrels. Yeah. Squirrels, really?
Squirrels. It's not terrible. It's kind of like dark meat on a chicken. It's kind of got like that gamey-ish flavor to it.
So the steak is rotating on the stick.
It's not terrible. It's not
good. I don't think it's good either. That just sounds weird.
Alligator's really good. Alligator's just like.
But
chicken.
You're not doing it right unless you got them. You got them on a stick and you got them roast. Putting them over a campfire.
the cartoony style, yeah.
Well, that's what Daryl Dixon did in The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
he was just you kill him and he's just eating them off the thing. I was just like,
get a good even cook. Yeah.
Same with snakes and everything. I was like, oh.
No, I wouldn't.
But anyway, though, you guys are here to talk about that.
Far.
Yes. All right. Let us. Shit, I won't get this going. All right, Mr. Breen. Breen, I assume you have 5 picks tonight?
I do.
Ooh, I barely have 5.
It was tough.
How about you, Zach? Did you get 5?
I've actually got 7.
What?
The bad news is 2 of my books will not be at the shop tomorrow.
He said, yeah.
Because of trouble with Diamond.
Yep.
So I'm gonna have to wait a little bit longer for
you said your DC books, so I'm
assuming, yeah. Which there's only 2 of them, but
Absolute Superman, which will be sold out.
Absolute Superman. No, I've got that on pull. They reserved one of those for me, and then JSA, of course, they have on pull for me as well.
All right.
So.
I just want to quickly point out, I'm looking at this cover for Birds of Prey. I almost added my pull list. Then I realized it's Leah Thompson.
Surprised they made it to number 18.
Or whatever her name is, Kelly Thompson.
Kelly Thompson, yeah.
But look at that cover, though.
It's not a bad cover.
No, it's Dan Panosian. Yeah, Panosian, whatever. Panosian. He's awesome cover, but I guarantee the interior probably sucks. But so, hey, look, Spider-Man's getting beat up again. By a chick. Oh my! Are you seriously? Is it Max Dillon and his ex-wife beating up the Spider-Man?
Is that his ex-wife? That's the other Electra.
So during the 3rd Clone Saga Marvel had, thanks to Dan Slott and all his guys, there was remember there was a female Beetle, there's a female Suicide Squad.
Well, I mean, the
So-
female
so-
Beetle was way before that, though.
So they brought back Ben Riley, but Ben Riley ended up becoming the new Jackal, and their weird thing where they had this version, and he did one of his clones, and one of the clones he did was Max Dillon's ex-wife, who ends up stealing the power of his metal abilities from him, and he dies. They killed him off. So I don't know. It's like I said, that was the last time I read that. It was probably like 5 years ago, and I just said, nope, I'm out.
I will say, because I know, I knew there was a woman, like a female Electro. That was a while ago. But the female Beetle, I mean, that was around for a while. Like, that was
Female
back
Beetle
during,
is Tombstone's daughter.
when Superior Spider-Man was around.
Yeah.
That
Said
Beetle was
whoever was before Nick Spencer on Spider-Man.
around.
Was that Slot?
Well, it's funny you say that. Nick Spencer was the one who wrote the Superior Foes of Spider-Man, which was where the Beetle was.
No,
think
I know
it
that she was in there, but I mean, as far as everything else, though, it's like I don't know. Regardless, though, Zach, since you are here tonight, as our special guest, I'll let you go first with your number 5.
Sure. Alrighty, folks. Hi.
And moving
everybody.
on.
Y'all remember me? No, my number 5 for this week. We're gonna start with some of the indies.
Really?
We got the one from Ghost Machine that has been just a delightful read, and that is Rockefellers. This is from Peter Tomasi, art by Francis Manipul. This is issue number 3. The last 2 issues have been really good. I do have I don't know, it feels like it's been a while actually, because number 2 was like a Christmas issue, and then all January went and we didn't have any. But it's just been really fun. So this looks like it's going to be, this is the villain that's on the cover, like that's hunting them through time.
Yes.
It's interesting. There was no villain in the previous issue. It was all just pretty much the family, how they celebrated Christmas. It was a good, feel good kind of a filler-ish issue.
The tree was a villain.
But yeah, this is this is an interesting looking villain. I'm kind of interested to see, because a family kind of lost in time or stuck in time, that on its own is kind of interesting. But now there's this villain aspect to it. I'm interested in seeing.
Well, they're not stuck in time; they're hiding.
Well, yeah, hiding in time.
Yeah.
Excuse me, hiding in time. That's about it. But yeah, it's
whatever.
been really good. It's this part of the family friendly group of books that Ghost Machine's doing. Like I think Hornsby and Halo is another one. Those might be the only 2. I think there's a third one, but I can't recall. But this one is a lot of fun. So if you want something lighthearted, something you can read with your kids, the family, the way the family is written it's a really strong family dynamic. Lots of little, fun quirks and chemistry between the relationships there. It's just a real fun, real feel good book. So
whenever I see this cover, I think of Superman 3 with the girl who gets turned into a robot.
Yep.
Robot.
I don't know what this reminds. It reminds me of something. I can't. You know what the face does? Anybody ever see that episode of Family Matters where Steve Urkel makes a robot, like Robot Steve, and he's got like these red eyes? That's what it reminds. The hair doesn't, but the face reminds me of Robot Steve.
Anyway, though, says where are the Rockefellers? Hiding out in the 21st century. That's where, and a relentless bounty hunter from the 25th century continues to track our time-traveling renegade family down by any means necessary. But just as the family starts to feel comfortable in their new surroundings, they attract attention from an unexpected threat closer to home. The HOA Association.
Oh, HOAs are no good. Jay Lucian, oddly enough, Pedro Pascal would actually... The dad in this does look more like Pedro Pascal than Reed Richards.
As I said, Pedro Pascal fits more of this than he does Reed Richards.
He actually would. He actually would.
No.
So that's kind of funny.
And also, what's up, one sick dude saying, "Wow, white rice cakes Zach showed up tonight."
White rice cakes, not race cakes.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yes. I read the comment.
Why is it all about race, Zach?
It's not. You said race. I'm telling you it was rice.
You heard race for some reason. I said rice.
You said race, sir. I don't know what to tell you.
It's always about race with you, bro.
That's why I'm not here anymore. It's like I got censored. The Geeky Puppet Show has an HR department now. They told me I was too problematic.
If that was the case, I'd be gone.
Why does a channel that only has half humans need a human resources department?
Are we half human anymore? I don't know. I haven't seen Puppetine or Frank or anybody.
Breen, let's go with your number 5.
My number 5 is, it was supposed to be out last week, but supposedly out this week, Archie Valentine's Spectacular.
Did I list it for this week?
I don't know. I think it is.
I know another book that's on Breen's list.
There it is.
Man. Yep. I'll tell you, it's not X-Men.
Third printing, though. That's kind of cool.
Jamie Lee Rotante.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Curtis. I was like, really?
No. And then, oh my gosh, Kiefer Sutherland as colors.
That does look like Kiefer Sutherland, actually. Yo, they got the old guy from Independence Day as an inker?
Well, Jack Morelli. They got Jack Morelli from all the way back go. He's still the same age.
Dude, it looks like Jeff Goldblum's dad right in the middle. Jim Amash. That looks like the guy from Independence Day. Or Taxi. I guess he's more popular.
I think that guy was watching too much of Indiana Jones and Last Crusade.
Yeah, he's trying to channel his Sean Connery.
And then Holly Golightly? I don't think so.
Yeah, that's a funny name.
Brand new story. This is the official comic of Valentine's Day. You are cordially invited to join hearts, flowers, blue moon, green clovers, and candies on a tour of romance capital of the world. Riverdale? Let the 3 spirits of Valentine's Day sweep you off your feet and show you why in Riverdale even Scrooge gets a Valentine. 3 spirits? Really? What the hell's that? That just sounds like a Christmas carol.
Yeah, it does.
Wow. I don't see Reggie on the cover. Huh. Oh, well. Anyway, I think that's... Wait, there's variants!
Okay, trivia question. That person that's doing the penciling,
Yeah?
do you know where she took her name?
She took her name?
Golightly?
Yes, that's not obviously her real name.
Yeah, that's...
I don't know. I don't watch enough movies or shows.
That was Audrey Hepburn's name in Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Ah!
I saw that movie one time when I was little.
I've never seen it at all.
Great
The only
movie.
Audrey Hepburn movie I saw was Roman Holiday.
Oh.
Or Sabrina. No, so those 2. So I've seen 2.
Is that the one where she wears your hat?
No.
That's the other Hepburn.
That's the other Hepburn. That's
okay.
Catherine, not
And
Audrey.
that was a Jungle Queen, right? Yeah.
African Queen.
Oh, so, wow. See, you know it. That's where you got it from then. All right, cool. Alrighty, for me though, my number 5 for this week actually is Zach's choice. So we can skip on to Zach's number 4.
Okay. I guarantee you nobody has my number 4.
I guarantee I don't have it either, and I don't have to scroll down either.
It's one of the top 4. Which one is it?
Wolverine.
No, it's the other Marvel one. It's Ultimates number 9. Because I'm one of the 5 people still reading Ultimates. Just kidding. There's more than 5 of us.
Speaking of which, I got to point out that they decided to on this website, League Comic Geeks, instead of saying how many people out of this like this, now it's positive. How percentage of how positive it is now.
What are you talking about?
When they do like how many people actually like this when it comes to the book.
Oh yeah, when they say like so much percentage of people like this.
Positive, yeah. Instead of saying 300 out of 436 liked it.
Ah,
I think they're trying to hide the numbers.
Well, I've been liking the Ultimates. I mean, all criticisms and everything aside, this is still my number 2. You know, unless Wolverine really picks up and gets really good, this will still be my second favorite Ultimate book. This one's gonna have Ultimate Luke Cage. It's interesting. What it's sounding like is, so you remember when Iron Lad like sends all the boxes with the different powers to like everyone who's supposed to get them. Like Peter Parker gets his and gets the spider, and then some people reject theirs. Well, apparently Luke Cage gets his superpower, box, kit, whatever, and he takes it and he like goes into the prisons and like is fighting the council from within jail. The council being like all the supervillains that are running anything. So I don't know. It sounds like it could be really interesting. Also, Danny Rand is supposed to be in this as well. So, I don't think we're going to get an Ultimate Heroes for Hire. That would be amazing, but I think it's
I hope he's not race swapped or gender swapped.
In this. So, but I've been liking it. The last issue. What was the last issue? It feels like it's been a while. Oh no, the last issue was the Guardians of the Galaxy one. That one was bleh. I didn't care for that one because that was not my Guardians of the Galaxy. But so far, I think most of the overall story has been enjoyable. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with Luke Cage here. This also isn't the normal artist. It's a guest artist they have.
He's an innovative artist, Chris Allen.
Yeah, I'm not super familiar with him.
I guess it doesn't want to show the.
Yeah,
it doesn't want to show the cover.
The cover is Luke Cage behind bars, and then a big thing
no
Iron Lad behind. And apparently, Iron Lad may not be dead, even though they did the whole "he's dead, Jim." He's probably not dead because it's comic books and nobody stays dead.
Oh well.
Unless your name is Bill Foster. Because even Uncle Ben is not dead. I was telling my brother that. My brother was naming off all these characters that he thought stayed dead. I was like, no, brother, they brought back Uncle Ben. He's like, seriously?
This is annoying. League Comics doesn't want to load the photo. I'm like, am I dropping? No!
I'm about to say, I have it on mine. But that's interesting.
Anyway, though.
Yeah. So... Spider-Man isn't the only success story of Ultimates 1.0. Meet the man who has been quietly sabotaging the Makers Council from behind bars. I think it's got an interesting twist on it because, originally Luke Cage, of course, is put in jail for, unjustly, for crimes he didn't commit. And this one, I don't know if he volunteers to go in jail or if he uses it as a cover. I think it could be cool, though. So that's my number 4.
Well, it sounds like he did. He's been sabotaging from within.
Yeah. Kind of Hogan's Heroes-ish, but without all the goofy charm.
All right. My number 4. I'm going to scroll down for a little bit for it. Further. Is Terror and the Fury. Number 2. Miss Fury is in 2 different books this week.
Is this the same Miss Fury?
It is, and that's the
Black
Terror. Yeah, the Black Terror. Yeah. The pirate thing.
Yeah, because these are both free domain, public domain characters.
Yeah. So after decades spent in limbo, Terror and Fury are back, and then they're angry. Thrust in the world teeming with monsters, they unleashed fury on every creature in their path, leaving carnage in their wake. But as they tear through the undead hordes, hordes, not hordes.
I heard you.
Undead hordes would be kind of funny, though. They uncover a sinister plot. A powerful cabal of vampires is conspiring to enslave humanity, keeping humans as a constant supply of food. Wait, we're getting a better deceased? Cool.
Deceased.
A better DC versus vampires, I'd say. With the world's fate hanging in the balance, Terror and Fury must take on the vampire lead and their monstrous minions, like bananas. Their brutal methods might not be with them many allies, but if there's one thing these two are good at, it's killing. Can they kill enough vampires to stop the bloodsuckers' rise to power? One thing is for sure: if they fail, it won't be for the lack of trying or bloodshed. It's actually been a pretty decent series.
Which issue number is this?
Number 2.
Oh, okay.
Through Zenoscope.
Nice.
So So they draw with more cheesecake than the Dynamite one.
Wow.
Well, I mean, she pretty much is like the Black Cat. Or Cat.
Yeah, she's like the prototype Black Cat. Yeah.
Yeah. So why not? So, looking forward to this. This is Joe Brusha. Is no slouch when it comes to Xenoscope books. He's done quite a few of them over the years. Never was a fan of Man Goat and Bunny. Was the other book they did last year or year before that. So it's interesting to see what's going to go on here, but maybe it won't be bad. That's your Zach joke for the night. Alrighty.
You should probably leave those to the guy named Zach.
Well, you're kind of busy on your phone or something. I don't know what you're doing.
Oh, no. I'm just looking at the list. I'm making sure I have everything correct.
Alrighty. But that is my number 4 for this week. Alrighty. Where are we going, Zach, for number 3?
What is this? The cover rankings? You skipped me.
Did I skip you?
I was about to say, we're going to go to Breen.
Well, Breen, what is your number 4? Sorry.
Terror and the Fury. So, Zach, what's your number 3?
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow, cool. Digital Brofist, bro.
Boom.
How come we didn't Digital Brofist when it was Rockefellers?
Sorry.
That's okay. I know. Zach's back after how long? Let's leave him out of all the new stuff. That's okay. No,
Zach, you're still part of all the new stuff.
Yeah, sure. All right, number 3. I think it's going to be this one. I think we're going with Massive Publishing. We're going to go with I Lie Popeye. This is issue number 4.
Let me scroll forever.
Yeah. Oh, no, you skipped it.
Did I skip already?
Yeah, right there.
Is it higher? How the hell is it higher than Terror and the...
Because it's Popeye.
It's Goku as Popeye.
Exactly. It's anime, manga, Popeye. This has been just a surprise sleeper hit. It has been a lot of fun since it came on the scene last year. I wish that it was more consistent with the releases because this actually started in August. And here we are in February and it's still going. This is a lot of fun. It tells the story of how Popeye lost his eye. It's got all the crazy, bombastic battles that you would expect to see in like a Dragon Ball Z episode.
It's also here's the one thing I didn't like about it. They give a lore about the spinach, how it gives him strength.
I love that. Are you kidding me? I think that's great. He's got like the rivalry with Bruno, but Bluto, but it's not like it's kind of like in anime. There's a trend. There's a trend where it's like they're rivals, but they're rivals that try to make each other better. It's just really well done. And then like this issue is going to have more Wimpy in it. And Wimpy's one I've been waiting to see because I used to love Wimpy when I watched the cartoons. So this has just been a lot of fun. The colors are great. The same guy who does the writing also does the drawing. I think the colorist is the only one that's different, a different person. But yeah, it's just been a blast. Everybody should be picking this up. If you like anime, if you like Popeye, if you just like one of those things. If you don't like either of those things, you should pick this up and try it. It is just a blast and a half. You will not be disappointed with this.
All right. Henry Jack. Sorry, I saw your comment now. It says, later, can you please tell me when the Amazing Spider-Man Omnibus number 6 is coming out? I know it's sometime in February. I'd have to go through seeing the trades. It might be coming out this week. I'm not sure. When we get there, we'll get trades. I'll look and see it. And then trying to see Absolute Superman and Rockefellers is what Jay is getting this week. Undead Quinn, did you leave? I haven't seen Undead Quinn post anything.
Good poll, Brian. I approve. Good poll.
It actually is on my pull list. It's just not on my top 5. But all right then, we'll go to Mr. Breen.
Number 3, Rockefellers, and we've already talked about that.
All right. My number 3 is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Saturday Morning Adventures, number 21.
Wow, they're up to 21 on that?
Honestly, I'm just happy it's an ongoing book.
Dude, get it where you can, man. That's awesome. Hey, that's
Yeah,
not my flavor, but I'm glad that it appears to be ongoing.
I'm
I thought
getting
for sure it was going to be a miniseries.
these are the guys who worked on Ghostbusters through IDW, and
Man,
they're
that's
just knocking
awesome.
it out of the park.
Because
Dan,
the G.I. Joe was the Saturday morning adventures, and that one stopped, I think, after 4 or 5 issues.
because it wasn't that
So
great.
that's awesome, man. Yeah,
When
I'm
they
glad
when they
it's
made
moving
that
along.
when they made the kid with them didn't they have like a derogatory like a manga thing
Kinda. I mean, it was a kid with a red hat. It was like one of those little knowing is half the battle, like the little
because he
community.
was harassing people online.
Yeah.
This little Zach.
It wasn't even harassing. It was just like typing a negative comment or a negative review. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, he could have been saying somebody's pizza sucked. He was trying to save other people from ordering it. Who knows?
All right. Well, Splinter holds the other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles behind to practice meditating. Raphael is sent out on an urgent mission to pick up the proper provisions for a pizza for all post-meditative munching. He makes it to the preferred pizza parlor in one piece. And then everything goes awry as, he's pulled into a criminal conspiracy sparkled by a forgotten fork-tongued foe. And to make things even more chaotic, Vigilante Casey Jones is on the scene as well, on the latest issue of Saturday Morning Adventures.
Casey Jones, man. One of the
Yeah.
few characters to make a crop top look good on a guy.
And that's the cover for this for the variant. That's probably going to be who the villain is, some kind of snake creature, I'm guessing.
Nice. The Serpent Society crossed over to IDW.
Yep. Yeah, you can tell the difference when you look at the turtles compared to when Dan's drawing it. This is Brendan Pierce, but Dan does a cover for the first one. Oops, hold on. No, I did that. Yeah, he's doing the. Like I said, Dan is one of those artists that I wish he would just be on more stuff that's cartoon stuff. I think he would knock at the park up. They had him draw like Tailspin or something like that, or any Disney stuff. He would be wonderful at it. Because everybody always knocks it because the IDW turtle, not turtles, but the Ghostbusters. Oh, they look like crap, and that wasn't hit. That to be fair, as he said, I can't draw them looking like Bill Murray, Harold Ramis stuff. I'm not allowed to. They're based off of real people. If I did that, I'd be in trouble. So basically, I had to come up with a different way, but also keep it more kid friendly. And so that's why when you look at Ghostbusters, you look at the ghosts, how he draws them. Those look more cool than the Ghostbusters do. But, yeah. So, and every time, if I ever meet Dan, I'm gonna buy him a pint of beer at the tavern because he looks like the guy who's just gonna either he's gonna cut my hair or he's gonna serve me with those sideburns of his.
He's got the Wolverine chops.
Yeah.
The mutton chops.
Anyway, though, that is my number 3 for this week. Where are we going next?
All right. Number 2. We're getting into the books that I'm not going to get tomorrow. We are starting off with JSA issue number 4 from Jeff Lemire. Not the standard artist, Diego Olortegui.
It's Joey Vasquez.
Joey Vasquez is going to be like the guest artist here. Looking at the synopsis, it's going to be a Beth Chapel. She's kind of probably going to be our central character here because Jakeem Thunder has been in a coma since this arc started, since this run started. So this is going to dive into that. We've also got Solomon Grundy.
Look at this Eagle Sham cover.
Pretty cool cover right there.
Why isn't Eagle Sham doing interior?
Because Eagle Sham is probably expensive. And I actually like the guy that they've had on the interior recently. I think he's done pretty good. But yeah, this has just been a lot of fun. This is the 4th issue. That's kind of cool.
Probably Rosmo.
Cool picture there too. Yeah, is that Rosmo?
Yep.
Nice. Rosmo does draw Sandman pretty well. But yeah, this has been really cool. If you want a good teen book, the JSA, you really can't go wrong with JSA. I think it's great. the plotting is it's different from what I'm used to reading with Jeff Johns. This is a little bit more sporadic. Like it started in the middle of a story, and then issue 2 kind of went back and started at the beginning.
It's
But
the only downside of this, it's Kid Dr. Fate.
well, it's a new Dr. Fate, yeah.
I know. I like
Jeff Johns' run. It was a new Dr. Fate for that time too.
I know. I just like Kent Nelson.
I know. Well, Kent Nelson hasn't been Doctor. He wasn't even Dr. Fate during Jeff Johns' run.
I know. That's what I didn't like about Jeff Johns. I liked Kent Nelson.
Yeah.
So
I'm kind of okay with the new Dr. Fates. Each one kind of brings something different to the table.
Yep.
But yeah, this one's going to be Solomon Grundy, Beth Chappell. I think it'll be interesting because we haven't really seen Beth Chappell do a whole lot, even like in the previous JSA, which was written by Jeff Johns. There wasn't a lot with Beth Chappell going on. I feel like she was a big character in Stargirl, but they didn't capitalize on it. So I'm glad to see that she's kind of getting some spotlight time here to kind of, hopefully...
So what's different about this and the CW show? She's in shape.
But yeah, hopefully this, there's some cool stuff here that kind of helps just set her apart from Charles McNider or Peter Cross. So, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I really am liking the JSA though so far. I hope this goes on for a good long time.
I just realized why Joe's never around here anymore. Joe from Geek Show. Well, it's
Brala.
No. Geek Show Joe has actually been writing the JSA. He is Jeff Lemire. I just never noticed. Look at that face. That looks exactly like Joe.
Just like with a frown.
Well, yeah, he's got to write the book. That's why he's got a frown. He'd rather be the one reading the book.
Oh, I can't blame him for that.
No. Alrighty. All right. Well, it is Mr. Breen's turn.
My number 2 is JSA.
You know what? My number 2 is JSA.
I don't believe you, RDV. I do kind of believe Breen. I don't believe you. Dang, it really was though. Wow.
Because I have a better book, number 1.
My number 1 is also, I believe, a better book. But I think
my number 1's better than your number 1.
I don't know. My number 1 is pretty awesome.
Your number 1's Superman.
Spoilers.
Absolutely. Well, sir.
AJ, go find your brother and get him in here to help back me up.
So let's talk about Zach's pick since we already talked about
Sure.
Unless Breen, you got something to say about the other book, JSA?
No.
Okay.
No.
There's been no talk. Time for the main event.
Absolute Superman is almost better than Absolute Batman. This has just been a really fun, fresh take on Superman. I'm kind of shocked that it's Jason Aaron writing it because I read this guy's Avengers run and it wasn't that great.
Is he trying to be the new Lex Luthor?
With the beard? I don't know. But no, this has been really good. There have been several twists, I think, that are interesting. The whole twist with his parents and the destruction of Krypton and what happened with his parents. I think that's a really neat twist. I can't wait to see if this issue expands on that and goes further into that. Just everything about this has been fun so far. I've been really, really enjoying this.
The Omega Men.
The Omega Men, that's going to be interesting. More Peacemaker stuff. The Lois Lane bit, some of it is kind of entertaining. Some of it's a little too on the nose. Like she gets really into writing these field reports and she can't spell. It's like, okay, it's a little on the nose if we're doing Lois
It's
Lane.
Kari Andrews variant.
That's a Car Andrews that I would not actually buy. That's not his best. Sorry. Sorry, Car Andrews. I'm sorry. It's just not, I don't think it's his best. Maybe it's just me. The face, there's something about the face. I can't put my finger on it though. But that looks kind of cool. But yeah, I've just been having a blast with it. I think it's great. It's different in the spots it needs to be different in, but it's also similar enough to where it's like, oh, okay. But yeah, it's great. If you like Absolute Batman, I think there's Absolute Batman. Here's Absolute Superman right underneath it, and then a ways down here is going to be Absolute Wonder Woman. But yeah, this has just been great. Rafa Sandoval's art also just peak.
Retail exclusive, Tyler Kirkman, MegaCon.
Yeah, I'm not paying for that, but
Well, you know who'll be down there? The little felt that runs this channel will be down there in Florida for MegaCon.
yeah,
Maybe
Orlando MegaCon is coming up. Yeah,
maybe he can get you this cover for $25 probably.
Yeah, I'll Venmo Pixel. Like,
Yeah,
hey, can you get this?
Yeah, actually, I didn't look at the price till now, so I was right, 25.
Actually, no. I'd rather Venmo him money to get something signed by Jeremy Adams for me.
Right. Alrighty though.
Nice, Summoner. Yeah, that's a cool idea. Start with the originals. Yeah, I like that.
Alrighty then. Breen, what are you going to do for your number one?
My number one, the long-awaited return of Torpedo 19.
I knew it.
I saw it on there. I was like, that's got to be him. That's got to be Breen.
Let me scroll down for eternity.
Yep.
Yeah.
Scroll down to infinity and beyond.
Oh, is it there?
With greatness, it gets buried.
All right. It's gonna let me load. Come on. It's not gonna load. There it goes.
There you go. Wow. He looks like Christopher Lloyd. Something's got to be done about your kids, Marty.
I think he might need some lotion. He's got the hands like the guy from the reading last night.
Oh.
His face, too. Ooh. Yeah.
It's just a nasty, nasty book, but it's a lot of fun.
When Torpedo turns up with another.
Oh, wow. The guy from 100 Bullets is gone.
Yeah.
That might explain why it took so long for the in-between issues.
Yep.
Eduardo Rizzo has checked out.
Yes. What should be easy money gets complicated very quickly when a lot of mess and a little show for it. Torpedo runs thoughts of revenge onto their informant. Returns thoughts. Anthony Marquez is a variant. Okay. This looks cool. The Fritz. What is that supposed to be a homage to? Any movie? I said, look.
Is that Peter Cushing? The old guy looks like Peter Cushing.
I don't know what that's supposed to be an homage to.
Huh. Doesn't say. Heat. That's what I thought it was, but I was like, okay. Yeah. Cool. Does anyone know if this is going to come out? Diamond says issue 5 and 6 are no longer available through a pull box. That was back in September last year.
Well, we all know what's happened to Diamond since then.
Yeah, but even then, a Blaze is kind of like, well, it's been kind of late too. But I don't know.
I have that. Oh, okay.
So it may not be just Diamond. It might just be a Blaze too. If they change writers, because when we look at the next one, see if
if there was a change in writers, I can imagine that would cause some.
And it looks like the last two are written by somebody else.
Oh, new writer too.
Yeah, all new writer.
Yeah, that ought to be good.
Yeah, so it's probably gonna suck. Yep.
Yikes.
I don't know why they were even bothering to finish it without any of the people, but
yeah. Maybe creative differences or something like that. The guy was going to write it and he got fed up, or something else came up, or they couldn't pay. Yeah. So, well, that sucks. And well, I'm shocked it's even coming out. I thought it was just kind of scrapped.
Yeah, right.
All right, but my number one for the week though, better than y'all's. And you know it, baby.
Come on, son.
My number one for the week is Green Hornet and Miss Fury. Zach, you should be reading this. It's really fun.
I would be if my shop had the first issue.
Oh,
Maybe they'll have it tomorrow. Maybe. If they do, I'll pick it up.
as Miss Fury delves deeper into a series of grisly masked murders happening across the city, she comes face to face with the legendary Green Hornet. But can the rookie crime fighter pull the Emerald Vigilante out of the fire in time? Plus, who is the Silver Shrike? And what does his death mean for the both heroes and their unexpectedly shared past?
But is Kato in it?
He is.
Oh, okay.
He comes up in the very beginning of the first issue, a little minor spoiler. The Miss Fury and Green Hornet are in the middle about to get their ass kicked by basically waves of guys. Kato comes with a car and knocks them all out with the car and does like a drift. He drifts, picks him up, and then drives away.
You know why? I do not exaggerate. The Black Beauty is the best car in all comic books. I would dare say all entertainment. The Black Beauty is the best car. So I'm glad that the Black Beauty is in this also.
Give you a hint of what she looks like.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just a little hint. I like it.
Long hair, beautiful.
No, that's not what I was referring to.
What do you want her to look like?
The Black Beauty is the name of the car, right?
I'm not talking about the car. I'm talking about the other beauty up there.
I mean, yeah. No, she looks
It's Fury.
fine.
And then here is the Jacob Edgar variant. J. Edgar.
That's not bad. You know what? For his style, that's not. I would like to see a little bit more detail in the backdrop. Maybe some like windows in the building.
He literally just said, you know what? I like the Batman new animated Batman series, so I'm just gonna draw her looking like Catwoman.
I mean, hey, it's a good look for a reason.
I don't like the white face. Which it looks like she's got Harley Quinn clown makeup on.
Here to hear first, folks. RDV hates white faces. That's why he hasn't had me on the show in so long.
Well, I know it's because you wouldn't take your towel off.
See, I'm not a fan of Jay Lee's art. I don't know. I know a lot of folks like Jay. I like Jay Lee as a person, but I just don't care for his art. Something about it.
I'm with you, bro.
Not a huge fan.
All right. So that is it for these ones. Let's look at the trades. This week in trades. Ultimates, Volume 1. Hey, look, Absolute Power is all hardcover for $30. Geiger Volume 2 has now been collected.
Nice.
$15.
That's pretty quick.
Yes, the Gary Frank DM.
Quick.
I love that Gary Frank variant, though. Direct market variant.
The one with the nuclear sticker on it and everything.
Yeah. Electricity versus death.
Yeah. It's pretty nice.
Judas Contract for the 15 billionth time has been released.
It's a great story.
But we also got the Mark Waid Omnibus from Flash. What? You may not like the guy, but it was a really good series.
Also, Secret Wars by Jonathan Hickman. The last good Hickman story for Marvel for years until he came back to do Spider-Man.
The only problem with that, I see Lady Thor on there.
Well, she doesn't play a key role. Like it's mainly Reed and Doom and Thor. Jane Foster's Thor. Really, from the issues I saw, she's not a main character in those.
All right.
I think Star-Lord makes more impact than Jane Foster does.
A lot of Absolute Power being released again in collections.
I'm seeing that.
Batman 89 trade paperback also released.
Tomasi and Gleason, Batman and Robin. It's a good run.
Godzilla Power Rangers. Number 2. It's the second time they crossed over. Cullen Bunn.
I don't see too many Captain America Epic collections anymore. Or at least I don't recall.
So most of them have already come out.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting.
Captain America Epic Collection, The Superior Stratagem. Marvel Age 1000. Treasury Edition. Yeah, Greg Pak on a book called Ronin Island. Look, it's Nubia. Too real. Flags of Our Fathers. Wow.
Nice. I would check that out. What's that, $18?
Yep, $18.
not bad.
Some Labyrinth, Icon versus Hardware, which is probably their new version.
I think it's the new stuff. I don't think it's the classic.
Titan has Adam, the Beginning, Volume 10. Must be a manga. Hack Slash Deluxe hardcover coming out this week. This is a Kickstarter version they had. $55. And that's so. Mad Cave has their own little manga coming out called Blocked. Something Zach gets every day on Twitter.
Not even close. And blocked meaning nothing now because I can still read everything. I just can't comment on it.
So you want me to look up Marvel stuff? So I'll do this. I'll do Marvel. And you want me to look up as far as what's coming out, the Spider-Man book, I guess? So let me look ahead, see if it's popping up.
Spider-Man. There's Amazing Spider-Man right there.
Right there. Next week. February 11th. With a sweet-looking cover, man, everything. So,
Not bad.
that's what I miss from comic books. It's a sweet-looking cover.
Yeah.
Well, I like the other cover.
Yeah,
It's like it looks like it's annual 13.
Mm. Yeah.
Go down to the other one, see if I'm right.
This one here?
Yeah.
Poland. Yeah.
Wow. I recognize that just from seeing like the top of the cover.
Yeah.
That's John Byrne interior art, and it is Peter goes undercover. Is Kid Parker the baby-faced assassin? He doesn't shave for a couple days, but Doc Ock recognizes him from when he was macking on Aunt May.
That is Chris Strange's story of all.
And it continues in Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man Annual #1.
Yep. And then there's a what if of 1/7/19 material from what if.
1 is if Spider-Man joins the Fantastic Four. Number 7 is if Flash, Betty, and somebody else got the Spider-Man powers. I can't remember 19. I can't remember what that was, unless that's from the second series. It's for 19. I don't remember what it is.
It's what if number 19 is what if Spider-Man had never become a crime fighter?
So is the entire creative run of Marv Wolfman, a bevy of varieties from Friends of Old Marvel, like profiles on Spider-Man greats Stan Lee and John Romita. John Ding Romita? Ding Ding?
Ring-a-ding-ding.
Was it Ring-a-ding-ding?
Yeah, that was a play on Frank Sinatra.
Complete 1978 Mighty Marvel Comics calendar starring Spider-Man. Letters, pages, house ads, original art, and some of the greatest Spider-Man stories of all time. We couldn't forget Peter Parker's marriage proposal to Mary Jane. Will she say yes? Debut of the Black Cat, return of the burglar, a resurgent Kingpin, and a war with the underworld that brings Punisher back to action. These are stories that prove why Spider-Man is Marvel's most enduring icon. Not the Thing.
The Thing is a treasure.
He's number 2.
The Thing didn't have his marriage removed from canon.
He wasn't important enough.
Oh, that's just rude. That's just rude.
No. But yeah, I like this cover, and I love the other cover too, man. I just love both. These are just fun.
Yeah, the other cover, I think, is Spider-Man 186.
Yeah. Let me scroll down. Should be one of the covers, so I guess not. There's the annuals. Oh, they don't show the cover. Usually they show the cover if it's one of the books in the series. So, but they don't show these. Well, yeah, there's at number 13. That sounds like a fun story. You got the Black Cat, the 194. That's in there too.
Black Cat, great character.
Greatest. Making Black Cats great again. There it is. 186.
Only the ones named Felicia, not the ones in the chat that hate
that is. Yeah, you're right. You said 186. That is it. Yep, cool. Yep. Bill Mantlo had some stories here too, which is really awesome.
Just think if I could do that with cards in Vegas.
One of the cards were Spider-Man covers.
Or just comics in general from like those first 3 years I collected.
Yeah.
Well,
Amazing.
so tonight we have Alice Cooper covers.
Yes, tonight on how's this Extreme Movie Show? On the, on the that would be
What do y'all do over there now?
I want to go over there. No, on Lila Comics, yeah, we're ranking Alice Cooper covers. It looks like I'm going to bed early.
Do me a favor, contact the kids. I'm going to need some entertainment beyond the Alice Cooper covers.
That's the thing is I don't know if Amy would be into that. If they're creepy or anything like that.
Not creepy. I mean, it's just.
I don't think they are, but I'm just saying. I'm like,
I want to hear some. Oh dear! Yikes!
It's not Lester cover material. ElfQuest would probably be better.
Yeah, right.
Lester material.
Elf and Light would be great
or
for them.
Sonic the Hedgehog or something.
Yeah. No one cares. No one cares.
Just start playing some Evil Black Cat. You liar.
I care about the Thing.
Lots of people love the Thing.
The Thing. The Thing.
The Thing.
Hey, here's the
That's
thing.
Joe Biden's favorite character.
Yeah.
He's right about one thing.
I found the perfect gift for when Marani's talking about how Iron Man's trying to avoid bad writers.
What on earth is that from? Is that from the old Iron Man cartoon?
That's from the 1960s. Yeah.
It's Iron Man.
He's like, and they're like, "Come back here. We're gonna put you a bad writer." He's like, "No, no, no."
MK, I hate that movie just because every time when I was younger and I would try to Google pictures of the Thing when I wanted to draw him, if you Google the Thing, the Kurt Russell movie comes up way more than the Marvel character.
Hold on.
That should tell you all you need to know about where he stands in the pantheon.
Wait, hold on. MK is here. Hold on. Here we go. Yo, hey guys. Zach Grant the bunny look. He needs an X now.
Oh, Bounty. Oh, yeah.
Yep, Venkman, you'll be in the bed next to my brother at the hospital, and MK will come in and go, I missed you, buddy. Boom!
The Thing, great movie. Yo, what's up, guys? Kurt Russell kicks in it. What do you like the Thing?
You sound like Barney Rubble. That is a terrible MK impersonation.
Nobody can get their voice
I know.
You know what he sounds like? It's no
I'm
lie.
not even going to try.
When I could do that when I snorted Freon, because it has the opposite effect of
he does like
Gillian
this,
does,
and
it freezes your vocal cords and it amplifies, it makes it deep as hell.
Yes, yeah. When I'm dead inside, I can sound like MK.
But that's but short of that, I mean, I said I have one of the deeper voices that I know of, and I can't
like I may not be able to sound like him, but I got his personality down. He's like, because he's like, MK, what do you think? Yo, what's up, guys? Because he's not paying attention to the coverage.
I'll give you that.
It's every time. Yo, what's up, guys? Because he's like, we're like, MK, you there? It's like
you have to, according to Henry, you have to start the sentence with "Yo, Paulie." Apparently, they don't need you. You need to be Stallone. You need to be Rocky.
Yo, Paulie.
Yo, Paulie.
He can probably do an impression of you, Venkman. Just all he has to do is go, I said what I said.
I said what I said.
I said what I said. I said what I said, and that's all what I said.
Oh gosh, that blast from the past. Hey, I just like that wasn't aimed at me for once.
No,
yeah, it was.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I didn't
you see, because I insult him, but just out of muscle memory, he directs it at you.
No, I do have one for Zach though, but only when he has a hot take though.
All my takes are hot takes.
You have to give me your what is your most hottest take you have right now?
The one I put on Twitter the other day. I think Black Panther works better with the Fantastic Four than he does on the Avengers. I don't think it's worthy of that. I don't know if it's worthy of that. I don't know. But oh no, I said Bugs Bunny was a more popular cartoon character than Ben 10 was. Some people got really mad at that.
Then
Well,
what?
that's true though. Ben 10. Yeah.
What's
Ben 10? He basically had a allowed him to morph into anything he wanted to be. You know,
it's a cartoon that's
It's
really
Hero for-
only been around for the past 10 years or so.
it's the modernized version of Dial H for Hero.
Okay.
Kinda.
Here's
but
the
with
thing.
aliens.
Here's the thing.
It's the tank. Where's the
No,
tank?
nobody that didn't watch cartoons know who that is. You don't have to have seen a cartoon ever in your life to know who Bugs Bunny is.
Exactly. That sums it up better than I did.
I usually do, son.
Still taking me to school.
I do what I can.
You gotta graduate sometime.
One of these days. Yes, Henry, I did. It was one of the first things. My girlfriend actually texted it to me this morning. She said,
And
"Look
then
at this."
and then the other Zach invented a straw man just so he could attack it, and then got indignant and full of himself.
Birthday clown Zach.
That's
Yeah,
always
that one.
been me. That's
No,
always
No,
been
no,
me.
no,
No, not you. No, Richard.
Richard.
Oh, the fake.
Yeah,
Zach.
that's all he does now is set up straw man and attack him.
Yeah, I was watching. I decided to see how bad, how much his videos had fallen. I watched one the other day. I was like, dude, what happened to you? Who hurt you?
When it comes like the new Fantasy 4 trailer, I did like it. The only things I have nitpicks is because the thing doesn't sound like he's from New York.
The sound is not the problem with me. The biggest problem for me is that he looks normal size.
That's same here. That's my problem with the Jessica Alba one. And this one, he's not Hulk size, but you need somebody that's distinctively bigger than the other bodies he's around.
Yep.
And Zach, I'll tell you what happened
Okay.
as soon as we go off the air.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but Michael Chiklik had that voice down.
He did have the gravelly voice.
I love it. So he basically does. He has set the bar for all of the Thing actors.
But I will say, I like this actor though, because I saw him in that show, The Bear. It's like a chef show,
Mm-hmm.
and he's really good. He's phenomenal. He's one of the best characters in that show. So I'm very excited to see what he brings. He's the casting announcement that I'm really the most excited about. Don't really care about Pedro. Vanessa Kirby, I guess she's okay.
This is what I was thinking.
Well, you're not going to hear clobber in time in the teaser. They're gonna save that for.
If they're smart, they would put it in the trailer because that'll get people excited.
Absolutely, they would have done that.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't want Professor Hulk. I said that was dumb too. I want Savage Hulk.
My other gripe with the Thing, besides him being normal size, is I like the Thing without the shirt on. Like this one's wearing like a big sweater looking thing.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I don't get that.
Yeah, I don't want Savage Hulk. I don't want Professor Hulk. I want Peter David version Pantheon Hulk.
Well,
because he had the intelligence, but he also had the smartassery.
Yeah.
The one with Liv Tyler, that's Savage Hulk. That's what I liked. Where she was, I think that was the one with Edward Norton. I like that one because it had just enough Savage, but he could still be calm down, controlled. It wasn't like the sun's getting low, big guy. I was like, what is this bullshit?
I didn't mind that.
No.
I liked most of Mark Ruffalo's Hulk right up until you got to Infinity War.
You know what though? The best thing though was out of the whole entire Endgame was Taco with Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd was the best.
So they're eating the taco or a burrito.
Paul Rudd was the best part.
No, but
and Jeremy Renner. Jeremy Renner was cool too.
Are they doing a Hawkeye season 2?
It hasn't been announced, I don't think. I don't really keep up with the Marvel projects.
There is one more elephant in the room, though. It's already been talked to death already, by a couple of people, especially I know Wes has already talked about this. The whole tariffs on Canada, where surprisingly, that's where comic books and American comic books are printed in Canada. Did not know this.
Yeah, and they've already put a stop to the tariffs for 30 plus. Nothing's going to happen.
No.
It's just that the industry hates Trump so much. They knew they had a 1 day window to blame him for everything.
Yep.
They took it, and compromises were reached on both sides of the border, of both borders. And after that month is over, it'll be like it never happened.
Of course,
I love that
Yeah.
shirt. So I posted a shirt. I survived the great trade war of 2025. It's a February 3/25 to February 3/25.
Dude,
Oh my god!
I would have loved if they were forced to actually bring back printing back to America.
I saw somebody.
I hope they
don't know
do.
if it was
Because
some comic creator on Twitter, and they were like, "Yeah, wouldn't this be great if somebody in America decided to print comic books again?"
So here's the thing: if they're forced to jack the price up on the books, that's going to cause the fans say, "You know what? We're done. We're not paying $7 for average books
Right.
until you start putting out good stories." So when they start putting
Even
out
with good stories, they're not going to pay $7.
I mean, how high does it have to be the price before fans drop off, and then they're forced? You know what? We got to cut with this bullshit. Get the real writers back in here and actually, save the industry because I said I want them to have an incentive to basically realize we're not making money, we're losing way much money because the price has gone up. So I'm more favor of them being forced to buy from American printers than getting anything from Mexico or Canada. Everything, dude, we're America. We should be American first.
Well, they would also save money if they just stopped printing on all this glossy paper. Like, go back to the newspaper, the newsprint paper. Like, I love that stuff.
You know what? I almost bought the last two treasuries, the Untold Tales, and then there was Superman, Wonder Woman. But I realized I'm spending $30. That's way too much money. And then I'm not going to have these on display. I'm not going to look at them. I'll read them once, and that's it. So I just said, screw it.
Yeah, Justin's point there. Yeah, that's the same kind of logic that has people blaming Trump for everything that's gone wrong with the country when Democrats were in charge of it for 12 of the 16 years, but it was those 4 years of Trump where everything went bad.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Did anybody purchase the Crisis on Infinite box set? Is it worse? They've had the facsimiles out. You could have bought those individually.
Yeah,
box set would be a cool thing to have.
They might have finished the facsimiles. But yeah, those were out there.
That's how bad too. Well, as American, Eric and I have to worry because no more avocados or Corona with the syrup on.
Don't worry, MK. Rumor has it that Chuck will be barbecuing again this summer.
Oh, that was sick.
Just be careful if you eat one of his burgers.
Yeah, they might be raw.
Yes.
I wouldn't trust Chuck Schumer to order.
Dude, I would love to go back in new stock or just any of that stuff. Go back to the original paper.
Great, yeah. Alternative, yeah, that's who it was. I was gonna say I know there's somebody who does it.
Rush Limbaugh had some of the best nicknames for people. And Andrea Mitchell, he just called her Angrier Mitchell. But his best was Chuck Schumer. He just said Chuck you Schumer.
Schumer.
I
miss Rush. Rush was Rush was the one talk show host I love listening to every day.
Rush was great. Yeah, but I'll tell you, they did not whiff on the replacements. Clay and Buck are very, very good.
Yes.
Yeah, Buck. I knew Buck for years. He used to do Red Eye.
Okay.
And, so he goes way back with Gutfeld, and he was funny. He had this El Camino that he was dumb enough to let out that he called it the Shaggin' Wagon because it had if you think about El Caminos, people would put carpet in the beds.
Did you see the new El Camino 2025?
No, I didn't know.
They're still making El Caminos.
They've been a brand new one, and it's souped up now, and it's still got the bed, the truck bed, full size truck bed. I mean, it just looks like the regular El Camino, but they put it on steroids.
Wow. Oh,
no, but real quick though, on Sunday nights on Fox, there's usually a bald British guy that usually does the news late at night. That's not Buck Sexton, right? He's not British.
No, Buck's not British.
I'm trying to figure out what host that one is because he's funny too.
Steve Bannon or Steve Hilton.
Hilton. He's funny. I like watching him too.
I think he used to sub in for Rush every now and then. There was a British guy.
Oh, that's a different guy.
No, that was Mark Stein.
Mark Stein.
Mark Stein was great. He obviously is too outspoken for Fox, which purged most of the really good guests. I get, Gavin McGinnis. I get he's way out there, but Gutfeld won't have Nick Searcy on anymore. He won't have Mark Stein. There's a lot of guys, if I put some thought into it, that just fell off the.
Well, Fox News has had another lawsuit, sexual harassment lawsuit. One of the guys.
I think it was one of the affiliates,
Yeah.
one of the LA affiliates.
Yeah.
Oof.
But again, I said the problem with Me Too was it got so diluted that people with actual claims, no one's paying attention anymore.
No.
I mean, telling somebody they look nice is not harassment.
Yeah.
Unless they're fat.
No,
I know you're joking.
Why?
No, Mark Stein is not like that. You're thinking of Ben Stein.
No,
Okay.
Ben Stein. Ben Stein's money.
For dry.
Bueller.
Good eyes.
Yeah, Bueller. No, but no, I used to listen to in the car, especially on Wednesdays. I'm going to the comic book store. I'd listen to Rush Limbaugh on the way back.
We used to listen to him driving home from the bowling alley.
Yeah.
I just realized there's still bowling alleys in my state. I thought they're gone.
Bowling alleys are great, man. I love bowling alleys.
There is one up by me it's always packed. They have it's a bar / bowling. It has it's volleyball in the back.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
In the back, yeah. In the back of they have a volleyball court and stuff in the back. You can go play during the summer. They have summer leagues and stuff. So, but you don't want to get your steins mixed up. You might be ending up puking.
That's right. And get awfully drunk and you don't want to get your Steiners mixed up either. So make sure you count them. And remember, 2 + 2 = 5. Steiner math.
Speaking of Steiner, isn't that Bronson guy? Isn't that one of the son of the one of Steiners?
Braun is Rob Rick Steiner's son.
That he killed that guy. And then Otis yeeted him. And you see the welt on that guy's leg? And then Royal Rumble?
I forgot his real name, but yeah, Steiner's kid is going to be huge. I mean, he gets it. He's great off screen. He's just a normal dude.
He's what Ryback wanted to be, but he'll never be.
Yeah, well, he has personality. Ryback didn't.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. But I mean, like, he's kind of like he reminds you of the Rhino. Remember Rhino from ECW, but less fat.
Well, like I said, Braun Breaker has that it factor.
Mm-hmm.
That it's, like I said, he's sky's the limit for him. I mean, that's Anyway,
I thought we lost.
No, that's it.
Yeah, like he just cut off. I was like,
no, it's sky's the limit. I guess not really much except that. What do you say we wrap this up and
toss it over the cliff?
Go rank.
Well, let's bury this like
river covers.
Let's end this like Jimmy Hoffa. No one's watching.
Who is definitely not buried at the end of
In the end zone of Giant Stadium.
Yeah, Giant Stadium. That was a little. There's a little clip. Dude, the other day I was watching all these different. I was watching 3 different confirmation hearings at once. I was watching RFK, Tulsi Gabbard, and Cash Patel.
Yeah.
His was definitely the most entertaining. Like he was.
Definitely.
Smart mouthing some of them. It was hysterical.
Hey, it's on Nick Quinn saying his number one book
again.
is Sacrifice is his number 1 book this week. I didn't see you post anything else as far as other books, so I guess you're just getting 1 book this week. Well, good luck to you to getting that 1 book this week with Diamond being messed up.
Yeah, for real.
But I heard that February is supposed to be better, a reset, so maybe they'll have books on time.
Well, we're in February.
Yeah. I know.
So we'll see.
That was supposed to because they had something going from like going to it was going up to like January. It was supposed to like guaranteed whatever. After that, you have guaranteed to get your books on time. But I don't know, man. It's what it is. What it is. I got some books from E from last year's auction, and this week because he's been holding my books. He's been until he can afford it up.
I think he's still holding on to several of mine.
Yeah, but I also got my Rocketeer book from Billy Tucci.
Not from Billy Tucci, really?
Yeah,
nice.
It was a Kickstarter book, so I'll be showing
I
that up on Thursday.
I got a crowdfunded book. This is how long ago. I forgot that I had crowdfunded or had bought this book like 2 years ago. It went to my old house address, and I drove by because something else I got sent over there, and he gave me this book.
Yeah, Henry, you're welcome. No problem with that. Hope you enjoy the book, and I hope that you're ordering it through in stock trades, so you get it cheaper.
Or organic price books, they're pretty cheap too.
That's I always forget about that one. Organic price books.
Organic price. It's such a weird title. It's longer.
It isn't.
Than in stock trade.
In stock trades sounds so much nicer.
Organic price books. Sometimes they have deals that are pretty good. Sometimes.
Yeah, organic.
Organic, yeah.
Yes. Anyway, we will see you guys on Thursday for the best of the week follow up of that. But for right now, go check over on I Love Comics in the next 7 to 6 minutes. We'll be ranking Alice Cooper comic book covers. Without E, because he's going to drop out 50 million times.
Is he still sick?
No. Well, no, it's sick. He had garlic. He had garlic poisoning because he figures, garlic's not onions. Yeah. So he was out. He was out Sunday night, and then he was out Monday night. And then yeah. Well, no, his internet's been dropping him, so he keeps getting booted off. So you should join. We can just turn it into a drinking game.
I'm not an Alice Cooper fan, and I'm not looking to get drunk.
I'm going there because I know Breen will be mad if I don't show up.
Yep.
Later, guys. Wait. Where's your Spin the Win book? Craven Last Hunt? You didn't send it out yet. So I've been with E. I pay for the books, and I've been letting him hold on to them until he has the money. Because he hasn't had the money to send books. So money, you get you guys your books first. Because I have like 2 short boxes from him that he still needs to send out. You know what, though? Do you see all the books behind me on the boxes?
That's true.
I'm like, and I got some upstairs too. I'm like, it's free storage, Zach.
That's true.
It's like, I love storage units. That's what you are for me.
I'm actually I'm going through my comic collection this week or next week because I'm going to start weeding some out to make room.
Dude,
I only have room for so many short boxes.
I sold my Conans, Barbarians.
The new ones? The newer ones?
Yeah. I read them. I can get them. If I want to give them a trade, I'll give them a trade.
That's fair.
But
I know that's something else I have to go through. Is like, what do I have? Like, I have all those new Warriors books, but then I also have the omnibus for them. So it's like,
it all depends what your shop's looking for. My shop is always looking for that just before One More Day. Mm-hmm. Those Spider-Mans, they're always looking for that from like 2003 and up.
My shop really only looks for Silver Age, maybe some Bronze Age. They don't take a lot of more modern stuff.
Well, that's not modern anymore, bro.
Well, we got the link 10 minutes ago, so I'm heading out. I'm heading over there, so you guys take all the time you want.
You're so eager to talk about Alice Cooper.
No, I'm not, but I'm...
All right. Let's get you guys later.
Night, everybody.
Good night, kids.